guys, hello, good morning, and welcome to day 17 of the How Not to Die challenge. So I am actually, it's lunchtime, and I haven't vlogged yet today, but I haven't really done much today, to be honest with you. I haven't had the opportunity to eat yet, which is fine. My husband and I are sitting down, and we're going to have a salad with the rest of the strawberry dressing and the rest of the cauliflower soup. So there's my cauliflower soup, and there's my pretty little salad. I am either going to make, I haven't decided yet, I'm either going to make barbecue eggplant for supper tonight, or I'm going to make a lentil loaf recipe tonight. And I don't know which I'm going to do, so it'll be a surprise to both of us. So that's how that's going to go. Yeah, I don't have anything else exciting to talk to you about right now. I do need to exercise yet today. I haven't done that this morning. And yeah, I need to eat because I'm starving Marvin. I'm really ready to eat. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good one, and I'll talk to you again for some food later. Alright guys, so I decided to make the eggplant, barbecue eggplant, but I thought maybe I should go ahead and make the barbecue sauce first and see if the barbecue sauce is any good, and if it's good, then I'll make the eggplant. So, this barbecue sauce is actually out of High Carb Hannah's I Like It Raw cookbook. So first things first, need to get 10 medjool dates and a 1/4 cup of sun-dried tomatoes. The only sun-dried tomatoes that I have are a smoked sun-dried tomato. They're very smoky smelling. So hopefully that's okay in here. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. Hopefully that's okay. So I soaked those in actually hot water so that it didn't take. Otherwise it says to soak them for 2 hours. But I just soaked them in really super hot water for probably about an hour. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to put those in a container, and I'm going to then put in there the rest of the ingredients. 1/2 cup of water. 1 tablespoon of chili powder. You need 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of either hemp seeds or tahini. So I'm using tahini, I don't have any hemp seeds. 2 cloves of garlic that's going to go in there. And then also it says to put in there 1 teaspoon of cayenne, which I'm not putting in there. So I'm gonna go mix this stuff up, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it is, and I'll let you know whether or not it tastes good enough to go ahead and try to make something out of it. So we'll see. I got my fingers crossed here, guys. All right, guys, so I ended up adding a whole nother extra 1/2 cup of water to this, and it's still really thick. You see that? Like really thick. However, as far as flavor goes, it's okay. It's not barbecue saucy, I don't think. Maybe? I don't know. It is a good flavored sauce. I'm not 100% sure that it tastes just like barbecue sauce. It's got a tiny little bit of a kick in it from the chili powder. Just a tiny little bit. It definitely seems sweet to me from the dates. It smells kind of a little bit funny from the sun-dried tomatoes, but I don't know. I think this will taste good. I can't say that it's barbecue necessarily, but that's what it's called. It's called barbecue sauce. So that's what we're gonna do. So I need to get my eggplant out of the refrigerator, and I will talk to you guys about that in just a minute, but we're gonna go ahead and use this sauce. I think it's gonna be okay. And if not, well, I tried. Yeah, so anyways, let me go take care of a few things, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, so I have 2 eggplant. They're not super big, but they were on sale, so I thought we would give this a try, and I had seen online that you can bake these. So basically, 400 degrees for 20 minutes. That's the first step. There's multiple steps to this, but that's the first step. So you want to poke some holes in these buggers, apparently, and holes don't poke in there very well. So somebody's not happy with somebody up there. Okay, so we're gonna poke some holes in here, and then we're going to put these in the oven 400 degrees for 20 minutes. When they come out, we're going to actually put them in a covered dish and let them sweat for about 15 minutes. So that's step number 1. Going to bake them for 20 minutes at 400 degrees and then put them in a covered container so that they can finish doing whatever they need to do. Whatever they need to do for the next 15 to 20 minutes. So that is step number 1, and I'm going to go take care of that right now, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with that. Okay guys, so the eggplant has cooked, and then I took it out and put it in a pot with a lid on it, and so it's done sweating, which actually it did quite a bit because there's a bunch of water in the pot when I took it out. So they're this ugly brown color now. What you're supposed to do is cut this end off and then cut strips into the skin and then pull it off. We'll see how that works. I'm not 100% sure. And then you pull it into pieces. So hopefully this is gonna work. I'm not really sure, But I'm gonna bring you guys down, the camera down, so you can see what I'm doing, and we'll see. Wish us luck. Okay, so they only had you cutting off the one end. They didn't have you cutting off both ends. And then just lightly putting a cut in here, and then you just kind of dug in and pulled the skin off. Well, yeah, that kind of works. Well, they also had cutting some of it off, so maybe I'll end up doing some of that too. I'm not really 100% sure exactly if this is going to work out very well or not, but this is what I need to do. That worked a little bit better. Okay guys, I was just gonna fast forward through this, but this might take me a little bit of effort, so I'll let you guys come back to me in just a few minutes when I'm done with this. Alrighty guys, so I was able to get the skin off, and then what you're supposed to be able to do is just kind of grab a chunk of it and pull it off. And so you're supposed to just make it into little strippy pieces like this. This is not working quite as well as I'd hoped, to be honest with you. I thought this might be a little bit easier based on what the video looked like. Bless you. But yeah, this isn't really working out very well. So what I'm going to do is, I got some of them to start coming off in little pieces. I think I'm just going to cut it into little skinny strips. And then as soon as that's done, I'm going to put the sauce on it and put it on this tray over here. And you're supposed to cook it at 180 degrees, which is kind of an odd temperature, but 180 degrees for 45 to 55 minutes. So I'm gonna go work on that and we shall see what happens. But I think flavor-wise it'll be good. I just don't know what in the world this is gonna do texture-wise. So, but this is what it's supposed to. It's supposed to come off in nice little strippies and stuff like this. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right guys, so it's supper time. I made a pile of rice with some barbecue eggplant on it and some eggplant right there with this is one of those little English muffiny guys that I make. Okay, so this really isn't overly edible. It's okay. It's not horrible. It definitely will do. My husband and I are going to split this, and then we're gonna find something else to eat because this is not awesome by any stretch. The sauce would be fine. I don't know what you would do with it differently. I don't know, maybe the eggplant's just not quite done 100% yet. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I cooked it with the sauce on it in the oven at 250 degrees for about an hour. Maybe not quite that long. Yeah, about an hour. It's still got a little bit of firmness to it, rather than being like super soft and stuff like it should be, I would think. There's a little picture of it. So in theory, this is cool and everything, but I asked my husband what he thought of the flavor, and he said, well, if here's good and here's bad, it's a little bit towards the good side, not towards the bad side, so that's not exactly a ringing endorsement to try it. Yeah, so anyway, this was kind of a fail, but I wanted to try it, and now I've tried it, and I can say I'm not going to try it again. So yeah, don't do this one, but I don't know, maybe you could try it. I don't know. You guys want some? There you go. Anyways, I'm gonna go and I don't know what we're gonna eat, but I've got some broccoli in the refrigerator. I might have some broccoli and peanut butter. I know that sounds random, but it's really, really good. Yeah, my husband's laughing at me. I'm guessing I'm not gonna get him to try broccoli and peanut butter. I swear it really is good. Yeah, I'm not sure what else. I'll find something to eat that's compliant. But anyways, just wanted to let you guys know, did this. Yeah, it definitely wasn't worth the effort. But anyways, we'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Hope you had a good one. Bye.